Welcome back then to the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge in LA, and it's all about the Counter-Strike playoffs right now. I'm James Too Good Harding, joined here by Joe Miller. Just had a couple of great games, actually. MIBR knocking PoV into the lower bracket, but also we had MIM taking down Gameplay, who looked very strong yesterday. But also, just another update for you, Joe. Fnatic versus EG.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should have introduced me as Joe Very Surprised Miller. Because Fnatic lost to EG 16-1. I'm not sure what happened.
Did you think they were going to get 2 or 3?
Well, EG against Fnatic should never be 16-1. Everyone knows that. And that's just a crazy result, in my opinion. But we are going to go straight into another game, which is going to be an all-American affair. Unfortunately, though, one of these teams will be going home. Obviously, x3o lost to SK. PoV lost to MIBR earlier. So we are going now into the lower bracket, which will be PoV versus x3o. And we're actually already live, and PoV have made a great start on Inferno. They are 4-0 in the lead, and they will be looking to extend that here, as actually x3o are on the save. So Hero going to push his way around through the middle there. Spotted one in Library, actually, and he's now going to go around the other side to try and catch him coming through CT Sport. Patio John's rotated around the back, but PoV are well and truly in this in this netted bomb site there as Xavier comes up with 2. In comes MK Pro onto Patio John as well, and that was again another nice round from PoV. Obviously, x3o were on the save.
Yeah, they would have been on the save. Unfortunately, losing the 3rd round, but now they're also going to be buying once again. So we're going to be looking for x3o to kind of, you know, play a better game and see what they can do. Because obviously they were maybe the favoured American tournament coming into this tournament, but PoV, with a bit of confidence, maybe they can stay the best American team.
So Mela is going to pick off 9 spot, and this is exactly what x3o needed. Patio John goes huge with 2. Mela's second of the round leaves just Xavier on his own, and Mela's going to get the hat trick. And basically, that was the Mela and Patio John show down on Banana Walkway.
The Mela and Patio John show doesn't quite have the rhyme as the Jay and Joe show, but it's still quite a good show. But I mean, those are the 2 players that we've been watching out for with x3o, and both of them actually now heading towards a defense on B. They might actually go offensive. Actually, it seems like a standard kind of defense there. And we actually see PoV then on T side, still winning 5-1. And they seem just to be huddling more center, undecisive on where they will attack, but a lot of smokes actually.
Good for nothing. He has got a quite an interesting spot inside those carpeted hallways. Both him and B, who is otherwise known as Ben, is nice. Going to sit there. And if 9 spot actually continues to push where he is, he's just to the left of those players. He's going to come into a bit of trouble, which 9 spot looking like he is going to do, and he knew exactly where they were. Flash is going to go over the top, and now he's going to push his way over there. Again, the counter nades coming in. The 9 spot did get knocked down to 62 HP. He's decided it's probably not best to go attacking that way. Flash is coming over from the apartments again, and x3o still standing very, very firm in their defense. And it's still 5-on-5. No one being taken out just yet.
A 4-man then push going up Banana at the moment. Hero's going to be the man looking to collect the rotations, as Mela will move over to Patio John, the 2 big hitters last round. And let's see how they can defend versus this 4-man rush. Yeah,
Patio John's going to grenade out now, and expecting to grab a couple of these, I'd imagine, as they come in. Mela going to grab one before being shut down by 9 spot. Impulsive has come over as well, and he did grab a frag. They are going to push 2 men now onto this bomb site. Xavier runs in, gets the headshot onto Patio John. Impulsive is still there, and he's going to come up against Drew here probably in a few seconds. But Xavier is in on that bomb site. The bomb is ticking away there, and Impulsive is going to try and get himself in. Xavier going to take him out. Good for nothing moving around the other side. And it's now all up for Xavier. Drew goes down. And can Xavier hold on to this round? Shuts down Good for nothing. Goes down by the archers. Takes down Ben. And he's going to grab the round. And PoV goes 7-1 into the lead. No, sorry, 6-1 into the lead. And that's very, very nice from their point of view. You know, they want to go further than any other American team in this tournament. And if they beat x3o, they've still got obviously EG to take down. But it obviously then makes them the second highest place in American team at least.
We talk about the American teams like they're a different breed of CS players, but actually they've been doing very well at this tournament. And PoV played a really good game still versus MIBR, so they still looked very strong and even stronger at the moment, Joe, than Fnatic.
Yeah, Fnatic are, well, I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. I'm sure Sam Matthews, the owner of Fnatic, certainly doesn't know what they're doing right now. Well, that's not the point. EG have managed to dominate them and move through into winner bracket round 2, where they'll play MYM. Then it's SK versus MIBR on the other side of the bracket. I'm not sure about lower bracket. Didn't quite have the time to get down and find exactly what was going on in that lower area. But PoV now are making a push up the middle. And, or at least they were for a few seconds. Xavier just backing away there as he continues to spray away. And they will now go around and up towards those carpeted hallways. 3-man defense on the netted bomb site. Good for nothing actually in on the site, as is Impulsive. Ben is down in big
Smokes
pit,
thrown.
which is going to be their next attack. Here comes the flashes and the smokes from PoV. Good for nothing, grabs one, quickly shut down. Oh, Ben with 2, Impulsive with another one as well. And then Ben finishes it off. Lovely hat trick from Ben from that big pit, and that's exactly what you need when you get rushed, when you're in that big pit. You need to be the one that just destroys everyone that runs out of carpeted hallways, and that's exactly what Ben did there.
Yeah, well, nothing needs to be more said on that. I mean, Ben hits the shots that's needed, and last round Impulse almost did that as well, but PoV still managed to pick up a round, but still 2 now then for the CT-sided team of x3o.
Yeah, Patio John, the sole defender at the moment inside Banana. Smoke's going to come in to cover the archers, but it looks like PoV are going to rotate back around and go more down towards the middle. We've still got 1 minute and 30 to go in this round. Ben, again, is going to be watching out into carpeted hallways, waiting for any sort of push. PoV do have 3 men stacked up the middle. 9 Spot going to make a move in here. Ben's going to come in contact with him at any second. Grenades are not going to come out just yet. And still Ben stays there. 9 Spot sneaks around the corner, and that's going to be signaling the push for PoV. Drew takes down Good for Nothing. Impulsive has grabbed a frag in the meantime, and a second one there for Impulsive. The bomb is going to be planted, and Impulsive and Patio John will now try and work their way back around onto this bomb site. Patio John does shut down Xavier. 9 Spot in big pit is going to be looking over towards Patio John. Impulsive takes down MK Pro. In comes a lovely HE from Impulsive. Drops down by the bomb, and they are going to get in and take the defuse. Yeah,
what a sick round from Impulsive, actually. He picked up 3, but he's been such a key player in the last 3 rounds for x3o. I mean, he did such a good job trying to defend the B bomb site. Unfortunately, his team didn't manage to pull the round out of that one. But there we go, doing a kind of similar fashion defensive style. Picks up the kills, moves, you know, out of harm's way, and just keeps picking, and finally with a grenade kill. And he's playing really well for his team now, and actually sticks him, well, actually almost sticks him on the top frags with 8 kills and 7 deaths. And actually it's Patio John, who we suspect that normally leads the counter-terrorists for x3o.
Impulsive is going to be up and down towards Banana, but as usual, PoV not going to be pushing up there just too early. They're going to keep holding on for a little while. Good for Nothing defending quite deep. Hero's actually up in apartments now, and possibly going to get himself out in towards that middle area. He does have Ben that's looking down towards there from that big pit. He's going to go out there. And he's also looking rather safe. Hear the bullets ricocheting around that middle area there as well. And now Hero is going to make his way around towards Library. Smoke's probably going to go down to cover from CT spawn. There goes the smoke. Not spotting anyone around there. He's taking a couple of hits though. Xavier comes around the corner. Xavier does grab 2. MK Pro with 1 as well. Great attack here from PoV. There is Patio John in on the bomb site, and he did take down Xavier, but 9 Spot was there to cover him, and it's now all up to Impulsive, who is the AWPer over in the Banana bomb site. Is going to pick off Drew. They know exactly where he is now, and they're going to try and push around. 2 coming coming up. Banana will stay with Impulsive and see what he can do. Of course, changing his position to try and catch these guys out, and he changed just in the wrong time there. Lovely shot onto 9 spot, but Hero gets around, and Impulsive is going to go down. So that makes it now 7-3, and obviously x3o have a little bit of work to do to try and level this one up before the half-time point.
Yeah, but still really good work from PoV. Impulsive playing a very strong game. PoV, you know, still, even though losing 2 men, still was a nice move to get rid of that weapon. And hopefully, you know, for them, that could mean more rounds or more easier claimable rounds, maybe.
They're just waiting once again with the, in the save that they have at the moment. All right, x3o. Grenades and bullets ricocheting off the wall by Mailer, and is down to 10 HP already. 9 spot's going to be looking to come around and finish him off. They do have 2. Drew and MK Pro, the usual banana pushes, along with Hero and Savior pushing up the middle. 9 spot going to drop down through apartments. Let's switch over to Hero because he's going to make his move now into this site. Just waiting for the rest of his teammates to get the flashes. Smokes and HE's over the top before they do make this move. There go the flashes. 1 HE, I think, over the top. Not quite ready to push just yet. Hero's just going to wait out as the HE comes in. Going to give him a bit of an injury there, but he does take down Impulsive, spraying through the wall. But MK Pro, Drew, and 9 spot all picked up a frag each. And Sailor says, hate you. And that is going to make it 8-3 in favour of PoV, who, to be honest, I mean, I know they beat NTW, but x3o took Fnatic basically the whole way. Who, although we say that, Fnatic just lost 16-1 to EG as well, so
which makes, you know,
criticize something like that. But I honestly think that PoV probably aren't rated the stronger team from these ones, just judging by things like CEVO, and although x3o kind of choked at in the playoffs of that, they did great in the main season. MK Pro and Hero going to drop down now into net and bomb site. Drew shuts down Good for Nothing as well, and this surely is going to be a PoV round. Just Patio John and Mailer, the 2 men who have been probably top fraggers really for x3o. Patio John goes down. Mailer is still hanging around outside library. He's going to set himself up here for the exit kills. Bomb does get planted on netted. Is Mailer going to go for
PoV are moving 3 people into B bomb site, thinking that's where Mailer is. So they're going to be scouting and
Mailer's going to go for this
nothing whatsoever. Actually, Mailer could take our 2-on-1 situation and defuse as Savior moves down, well, more center, but it's going to be maybe a bit too far-fetched.
Yeah, Mailer's going to go for it anyway here, hoping that no one's there, but 9 spot held his nerve, and the defuse not going to come in, and PoV are going to take another round, which puts them now 9-3, and if they can get themselves up to 12, they'll be looking in absolutely fantastic shape.
Yeah, they would, and actually it's interesting to see these 2 teams play, because x3o are actually West Coast, and PoV are East Coast. They don't normally get to train against each other. It's a little bit like Tupac versus Biggie. You know, just meeting right here on Inferno.
I don't think
Joe has posters of Tupac, by the way.
It's not true. In my my current temporary room, maybe.
He does, yeah.
Drew gonna shut down Good for Nothing. Drew just spamming away through the boxes. Thinks he's seen someone run down down Banana there, but he hasn't. Mailer's actually gone all the way around to CT side, so Drew just wasting bullets. And PoV still wait to decide where they're going to go. That banana bomb site's actually empty right now.
Yep.
But Drew seems to think that they have some big defensive presence over on banana bomb site. He's convinced there's someone there. And that is not the case right now.
Well, they're testing the water right now, but slowly moving up towards, and this will be great for them if they go with it, and I'm sure they've committed this far, so they will. And Mailer's the only player closest, and actually here they go. They must have heard, so Mailer and the whole team will now start to rotate. So we're going to have a 4-on-4 fight here at the B bomb site, and PoV are going to get him first. Yeah,
he's going to have to be careful here because he could get taken from behind. Hero, lovely stuff from Hero. He's going to grab a frag, and that's going to let them get in onto the site. Bomb's going to get planted, and Hero again is going aggressive down into that CT spawn. The last member
is Impulsive,
who, of course, does have an AK and is going to keep a hold.
Yeah, so Saviour's going to be moving down Banana, trying to find Impulsive. Impulsive is hanging around the T spawn. Should be very, very safe for the remainder of the time until his bomb goes off. But still, Impulsive playing a great game for x3o, but it's not great enough as almost all members of POV actually are hitting the scores of 10+. And we actually have Ben and Good for Nothing only on 4 kills each. And you could make a joke about his name. It's more my style, isn't it, to make those jokes?
Terrible style.
I mean, you want to though? I didn't do it. I'm behaving today. Yesterday, you know, when you turn up, no wait.
POV is much easier to that with Saviour. Yeah, Saviour of POV at the top of the fragging list, and Hero is clearly not the hero of this half.
And Good for Nothing is also last, and Impulsive. Yeah, I don't know. So it's all about your names, really.
Good for Nothing pushing
Cool
up,
name.
actually quite
High
aggressive
score.
this time for x3o. He's going to go straight down middle and try and catch them out on Broadway. And unfortunately for him, Drew had spotted him. And Good for Nothing is going to go down. Hero up the middle as well. Flashes and Smoke's going to go over. And we could see quite an early push here from POV onto this netted site. And it is looking that way. There are 2 actually in the site. Mela is actually by the left-hand side, just by middle there. He is going to take down Hero. Patio John is on Banana. Surely he wants to go rotating around. But it looks like POV could be changing their mind now and heading more towards the Banana site. As Saviour, the bomb carrier, MK Pro, going to go down there. Drew is still at netted, as is 9 spots. So they are still split 2 and 2. But we'll see exactly where they're going to go. Obviously, bomb is put down for safekeeping in the middle. MK Pro picks off Patio John, and that's surely going to mean they are going to come Banana. You could do with Drew and 9 spot coming in to back them up, but Saviour is going to take a peek down towards the CT spawn here, see exactly what the rotation is going to be like, and then we'll signal where the bomb's going to go. So MK Pro isn't going to pick it up, or is it?
This is really, really odd for POV. I mean, they made openings, didn't have the bomb, still had a 2-2 split, but finally Drew pulls it back. So this is going to be a 2-on-2 situation. MK will indeed get the bomb down netted, but still they could have made so much more of that situation. But with the defense to be played here at netted, they have a slight advantage.
Yeah, MK Pro's going to go up into apartments by the looks of things. Mela just working himself around. Drew from Big Pit. Lovely stuff from Drew. And that's going to be 2 frags at the end of the round. And that is going to also, at the same time, put POV on 11 rounds with 1 more round to go in this first half here. And if they win that and put themselves on 12, then again, the pistol round, as we saw in the last game, is the one that becomes make or break for x3o.
Well, yeah, that is the case. And it's interesting to see both of the American teams playing, well, I think POV just playing very much more confident versus the American teams, as they were not showing us a great, well, really their confidence versus MIB, although they did have a run. But here we go. Hero opens up at B bomb site. So Paleo John goes down. Mela is to cover it. But look at this. The whole team will change their mind. Good for Nothing rotates to try and get some shots in. Gets one, but killed for his troubles. As a 4-man POV team group middle.
Yeah, they're going to flash over there. Drew going to pick up the frag onto Mela. Let's stick with Drew as he pushes their way into this Banana bomb site. Ben's going to try and come around the back. Impulsive round from CT spawn. As MK Pro going to shut down Ben there. And they are looking for this last frag. It's going to be Saviour, and that's going to be half time, and that's going to be 12-3. In favour of POV. That rhymed. Haha.
So,
my turn to make a bad joke,
If
Jay.
I don't come in like absolutely tired or dangerous from the day before, then I talk normally, you make the bad jokes. This is what I like, so I'll talk less. But anyway, yeah, so a tall order, obviously. Then for the team of x3o, POV looking very, very strong. You know, pistol round are going to be absolutely huge, as everyone knows at home that is watching. But confidence, you know, it really seems to be running through the veins of POV here in this tournament. They seem to be having a lot more kind of fun and, you know, kind of you could say energy, but as you just watch them play, there's a lot more movement and a lot more coordination than the other American teams, and they showed us a good game versus MIBR. So if they do manage to beat x3o here in the second half, x3o will go home, which isn't a far trip, actually, as they are only in LA. Not as far as the MTW trip, I'm sure. And actually, they might be coming up, you know, obviously running in the lower bracket. They could meet Fnatic. And Fnatic not having a great time versus the American teams, losing 16-1. So we'll see their progress. But still, they have to do that. And we are waiting for these two teams to get ready for the pistol. But after the CS, if you have tuned in for World of Warcraft and you haven't seen anything, we will be showing that later, and we've got the group stages coming up. Also, I think we'll be doing the playoffs today, as we are here until 5 a.m. Or if you have tuned in from America, we're here until not 5 a.m. Your time.
Yeah, so obviously, let's talk a little bit about lower bracket now. Obviously, we know that Fnatic have lost 16-1 to EG. Gameplay lost to MYM as well. So actually, Fnatic will play gameplay in the lower bracket round 1, which is, again, crazy for a tournament. You know, Fnatic against gameplay in lower bracket round 1. We also obviously have PoV against x3o here in the other side. And then they will just wait for the losers of the next upper bracket games, which is EG versus MYM and SK versus MIBR. Yeah,
so both great games. But actually, we're going to get ready to go back in here into the pistol round, as the server has been restarted. So take us away, Joe.
So we are indeed, like you said, going into the pistol round, a crucial round, a make or break round, really, for x3o. If they lose this, they are in deep trouble. Impulsive going to go with his teammates up and on, and they're actually backing away into spawn right now, which if you are going to play any more passively than this, then you might as well just quit out of the game, I guess. x3o now are going to make their move, or seemingly make the move. They're just making a lot of noise to try and bait them out, and then they run back to the T spawn again and then change their plans. And
very nervous almost looking as well. I mean, it's, you know, there's so much going on this. And actually, look, POV rotating fully as x3o now enter the B bomb site.
Yeah, they're all going to come into B bomb site. Grenade going to take down good for nothing. But here come x3o. They are in on the site. 9 spot grabs 1. And surely the bomb is around there to get planted as well. It's just on the front. And Ben is down in a little bit of trouble here as they rotate round once again. Hero coming in from the other side. Impulsive is going to grab a frag, but here comes Hero. Patio John going to go down, and now it's all up to Impulsive. Round the back, MK Pro takes him out, and that is going to be the round for POV. You would expect them to take at least the next one. Obviously, T-side for x3o, they can afford to buy third round, but it is a huge risk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to go for it personally. I mean, I think they can almost count this one out, not then to say that as a shoutcaster, because anything is possible, and I've seen a lot of amazing things in all different variants of gaming, but still too much of a kind of task to handle against POV, especially as confident as they are.
Oh, and an absolutely fantastic round again from POV there, and from Hero in particular, who actually took three in that round, and then 2 for MK Pro as well. So that puts them now on 14 rounds. 2 more rounds needed for them to take the victory, which will put POV to at least the second-rated American team in this one. The team was full of American teams as well, which some have done really well. Some of them just didn't quite make the grade through the group stage. But certainly x3o and POV, 2 of the stronger of the 3 remaining. Obviously EG there as well. Just beating Fnatic. POV going to get the first frag here as well for their side. That was Hero onto Impulsive. Good for nothing. Playing up there with the Galil. He has got a stolen M4 and he is going to make it count there as he shuts down Hero. And now they're moving in on this netted bomb site. And now Drew has a bit of a task. And he just have a FAMAS. And he's going up against 4 from x3o. As he moves himself through Lyrit, spots one there as well. Is going to get the frag onto good for nothing. Quickly backs his way around. This would be a huge round for Drew. And he will become Mr. Famous if this is pulled off by him. Going to get the M4 now. And the bomb is still ticking away in this site. But maybe just going to set himself up for the exit kills instead now. As flashes and the HE's going out. Drew Not able to catch anyone else, and Patio John's going to take him, and that is going to be a round for x3o. As I said, they went for that bye in the third round to keep themselves into the game, and that's going to bring the score to 14-4. And basically, the next 11 rounds need to be won by x3o if they want to come back into it. They need to win every single round to win the game.
That is correct, Joe, mathematically as well.
Yeah. So, again, x3o have a lot to lose in this one. They will be going home if they lose the next 2 rounds, or 2 rounds of the next lot of rounds.
And actually, we have a POV kind of stacking very heavy at the netted, but actually they're pushing into the carpeted and also balcony. So they're going to got a 1-man defense, and actually Impulsive opens up there as well. He's going to take down a second. So x3o looks good on all the rounds that they need so far.
Yeah, 9 spot going to come down the middle here. Good for nothing, going to take him out, and Drew is going to be 1 of 2 remaining. MK Pro still over by the balcony. Drew going to wait out here on this banana bomb site, and I'm going to stay with him because there is going to be a push from x3o here. Patio John looking like the first man into the site, and Drew is going to be taken out of the game pretty quickly. Good for nothing, obviously pre-firing as he comes around the corner there. He's going to put x3o up to 5 rounds. It's now 14-5. What do you think x3o need to do, Jay, to keep this momentum going?
Without knowing too much tactically about what people throw out tactics-wise, it's more of a, for me, whenever I play team games, it's psychological and just playing your A game. I mean, if things don't go your way, it's just as such as CS. But I mean, they've got a bye now, POV, so it's going to be very difficult for x3o. So the pace of this will change, surely.
Yeah, they will more likely slow their game down in order to make sure that all the correct decisions are made tactically, that they don't throw it away, because if they lose this round, it will be POV who go on to game point and guarantee at least overtime with another 10 rounds to go still here.
There's a booster, Ben up into balcony. He's going to be edging towards carpeted hallways with Impulsive. On the other end of there is going to be Hero, NK Pro, but actually now a 4-man defense on netted.
Yeah, it looks like x3o are thinking about banana there as Ben is going to grab a frag in middle. Quickly shut down though by Hero, and there goes Drew. He shuts down Mailer. And things going back and forth here right now. Patio John is still outside of the banana bomb site. Looks like Saviour's going to rotate around as MK Pro shuts down Impulsive in the middle. Good for nothing. Going to go up on the sniper deck and wait for POV to make their move. It's a 2-on-4. Not looking good whatsoever for x3o. Patio John has pushed his way around to banana. Absolutely just taken out of the game there. Good for nothing, though. He's going to put up a fight. He's not going to get die too easily, and he's going to run himself straight up the middle, and Hero comes in behind, and he's going to chop him down, and that puts now POV onto game point, and just a victory here will mean that they will move through into the next round of the lower bracket. They need just 1 more point, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, they boosted Ben up into balcony there, but he didn't make much of the situation. But also Drew getting that initial kill over at B bomb site pretty much secured the round for him. And so hitting the important shots, playing with confidence, POV, and rightly so, as they are on match point and are looking to knock x3o out of the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge in LA.
x3o going for a similar tactic once again. 2 men on banana. The bomb is down just in the middle area for safekeeping there. Impulsive looking like he's going to be going up towards carpeted. And POV have a nice defense set out at the moment. Drew still in the back of banana bomb site. Saviour just outside that archway. He's going to keep a hold on it. Drew just hearing the shots going through the wall there. He's just going to change position and maybe come out and surprise Patio John. Good for nothing, and Ben have both pushed up middle. The smokes are going to go over now into this banana bomb site. Is Patio John going to commit? He isn't. He pushed in a little bit there, and he's going to go around the other side. So let's switch over to the main push here. Good for nothing. It is that comes through there, grabs 2 frags onto MK Pro, and 9 spot.
Save,
and they are now in onto this bomb. Yeah, they are going to keep a hold of the weapons. POV know they've got a lot of rounds to work with. They might as well just keep this one, even though it's a 4-on-3. They weren't close enough to that bomb site to do any defensive work.
Great fake by Patio John there. You know, he stayed to get some gunfires off, you know, obviously with all the smokes, grenades as well. And then you saw Ben push through balcony with his teammates. You said they were putting a 2-man push at the middle, got the kills. As soon as that happened, POV knew the round was lost and went to an instant save. So they're going to try and keep these 3 weapons as they let another round slip to x3o, but still they'll be at match point.
Yeah, good for nothing going to come around the CT spawn. Probably going to run into them there. There's 3 of them actually around back of B, so he's going to come in a little bit of a cropper. If he comes up, going to look up onto the roof, going to grab 1. Is he going to grab the other 2? No, he's not. Drew takes him down, and they're the only ones left there. So that's another round, puts them on 6 points. So 15-6, still in favor of POV. And I mean, x3o obviously not out just yet. They can still, I guess, come back with another 9 rounds in a row. But if any of those next 9 rounds go to POV, it's going to be a victory for them. No, they're struggling a little bit for money this time, and they've put 4 men in the netted site. Drew on Banana, and they're probably going to go really aggressive here by the looks of things. 9 spot is pushing his way straight through to apartments, and actually gets fragged there by Ben. And it looks like Drew going to go aggressive himself now, gets the headshot onto Mailer, going to switch out to the USP. Patio John, he's able to get the frag. He was left with 33 HP. And Drew just says, blah, 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 spams his keyboard basically after being killed there. Wasn't happy. Patio John spots another one in middle. Great stuff here from x3o so far. And MK Pro is actually the only one remaining for POV. He's got an M4. I guess he's probably going to try and hold on to this one. The bomb has been planted in netted site. And got a couple of hits off there, maybe down towards Patio John. Impulsive going to come around the CT side. He's going to meet MK Pro here any second. And lovely stuff from MK Pro, just dodging off to the left by the box. He's got good for nothing. Ben and Patio John are all rushing up that banana walkway towards him. Going to take down good for nothing. Spraying through the walls here as well. Surely going to be low on bullets now as well. Bomb not going to go off in time. And Ben is going to be able to shut down MK Pro. Stop that gun being transferred into the next round. And of course, put 1 more point on the board for x3o.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, x3o playing very, very, you know, well at the moment, but POV don't look too worried. I mean, they're still in a good position, and I'd imagine that now would be a buy round for them.
Well, they have 8 rounds to play with to get just the 1 more that is needed. And it looks like they're going for something a little bit different this time.
x3o actually delaying any kind of action. But we see a 3-man defense on netted. Actually, Xavier is going to be in library, and Drew solo once again on that B bomb site. And Drew's been playing fantastically well over there, actually. I mean, we've had him, even when he he went up versus 2, but it was unfortunate not to take Patio down last round, but still always doing a good job for his team right now.
Impulsive is going to start crawling his way up now towards those carpeted hallways. HE is going to go down towards the end. 9 spot is at the end of their hero, actually in big pit at the moment. Xavier and MK Pro both around that site as well. 9 spot going to shut down Ben. And good for nothing and Impulsive still seem to be pushing that way.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Looks like we could have a bit of a knock on here from Patio John. Let's try and get around onto this B site. There was smoke covering it. Drew is in the back of that site. And Patio John's going to come in from around back of B. Drew was ready for him. Let's try and get around to Drew quickly. He's now going around the other side. Mailer, good for nothing, both there. And we're going to see a rotation around the back as well from Hero, who's going to take down Impulse. That was always bound to happen. Now just the 2 remaining from x3o. Drew going to come around the side. Good for nothing, going to take him down, but good for nothing falls. It's all up to Mailer now to save it for his team. He takes down MK Pro. Oh, but 9 spot comes in from the side. Good game, says good for nothing. And that is going to be POV that go through into the next round of the low bracket, and x3o are going home.
Yeah, fantastic game there. And PoV cleaning up that last round, got the opening kill, great rotation. But Drew, as I said, doing a great job on that B-bomb site and helping secure the round, taking down Patio John, probably one of the stronger members there of the game. So fantastic CS, even in the lower brackets right now.
Yeah, always fantastic. I mean, again, to have the first round of the low bracket in the top being Fnatic versus Gameplay is just an absolutely formidable thing to happen. Then in the bottom we have PoV, x3o, and then we're going to have the loser of SK and MIBR down there as well. So this tournament really starting to take a hold now. The great games are starting to happen, and hopefully more to look forward to be honest.
There will be more to look forward to in CS. But actually, Joe, a little bit bored of you now.
Oh, you're going to leave me?
No. Yes, actually, we will be moving over to the World of Warcraft very soon. I do believe our first game is going to be Existence versus Team EG. So our resident expert, Matt Zalma Ryder, tells me, or as we like to call him, MacGyver. And, well, I think, am I heading over there now to the World of Warcraft arena? We can head over now. So join me as I head over to the arena. Thank you very much, Joe, for all the CS coverage. It's been a pleasure,
I'll stay here
never a chore.
CS.
And I'll take a quick walk around the huge studio and see if I can avoid all the fans.